Welcome back to another episode of I Got a Story to Tell. I'm your host, Christopher Scott, the co founder of Billion or Bust. This week we stopped by Marshall Short's studio. He talks to us about the Black Panther screening being put on by Creative Control Fest and Black Nerd Problems at Gateway Film Center here in Columbus, Ohio. So I hope you enjoy the episode. He actually brings up a couple of good points about the whole impact the movie is going to have on the culture.
Why not? You know what I mean? So, it's something we wanted to do. We approached the Wexner first about like collaborating because they have a cinema house. So we would have pulled the trigger a lot sooner, but we was kind of waiting on them to see if they would be able to bring it. Because they got a lot more. Like if we brought it there, then it would be a lot more exclusive in terms of like a symposium or something we could do. So we're still gonna do something there. We're gonna probably make it like a week of events.
Okay.
It's the hope right now, like a Wakanda week or something like that. So have a series of like either forums or panels or like small satellite events leading up to that Friday. So we've done stuff with the Gateway before, and I know they do private theater rentals. So it was like, all right, let's see what we can do. So we looked at it more of a opportunity to like just bring everybody in the Black creative community together, and just in general and broad. And we wanted to, and our hope is that I'm pretty sure we'll sell out because it's gonna be people going to see it anyway.
I was wondering when the link come on. I was like, I'll be refreshing the
Yeah,
CCF site every single day.
Nah, it ain't.
Post the link.
It'll go up. We'll send
Post
it
the
out
link.
we'll send it out early to people we know, because I know like once it hit the public, like the theater we got is like 280 seats.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll probably sell that fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Be like refreshing like Jordan Day.
Yeah.
Lee's morning.
Yeah, I'll text it to you once we get it up.
Cause,
So yeah, the idea is just to kind of make it more of a celebration. You know, this is like one of the biggest box office movies that has featured this many Black characters and sort of an Afro-futurist, dialogue and narrative. Of course, it's Marvel. They know they taking advantage. It's the culture right now.
It's the culture. They know.
Black is trending, so
and it's February.
So that was the idea, and we felt like we had the platform. Black Nerd Problems had already started talking to the theater about doing something, and I did their branding.
Shout out to Will, and the crew.
Yeah, so it just made sense because we already have a relationship, or I have a relationship with Will, so it was just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
They're doing a geek sneak and like a panel the night before, because Gateway always kind of does that before a movie comes out. But Friday is like the official release date. So we just said we'll get a private screen and then just pull everybody to the table, so we can kind of leverage, our brands and the community, and kind of talk about like what's going on in the Black creative community in Columbus. And I think that's a good opportunity to have that conversation because it'll be such a phenomenon around the film itself,
It's gonna be definitely inspiring.
It's gonna be lit, yeah. So we're gonna have music, probably some performances. We're gonna try to have vendors. We got the lounge for like 2 hours. We might even throw an after party or something like that. So we talking about doing like a cosplay contest, all kind of stuff. So, yeah.
I think I may be able to pull off a Michael B. Jordan.
Hey.
I think I may be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
You mad? You mad? You big mad?
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
So yeah, that's really how that came together. It'll be some other screenings. There's already some popping up, but I don't know the people that's doing it.
Yeah, I thought when I saw it pop up, I was like, oh, Marshall did it. And then I clicked and I was like,
They don't even have like a website or.
It was kind of it just the wording and the branding just didn't seem Marshall-esque and the crewish. You know, it just didn't seem CCF-ish. You know what I'm saying? But then when I saw the other one, I was like, oh no, this is it right here.
Yeah.
Because it looked like super.
And we
official.
just had to get that out quick.
Yeah.
So people know we doing it.
Yeah.
You know, the link can come and folks are still going.
Trust the brand.
So, yeah, I mean, this is something we like really excited about in general. So, yeah, I got a lot of friends in that space, in the comic book world space. So, hoping to engage them in some conversation. We want to do like a women in comics panel maybe, and maybe even do something with youth around it. But even talking about, like, you know, how do people from the continent or naturalized from the continent, how do they feel about like Black Americans like celebrating this fantasy world that exists in Africa? You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
So that's a
Different
whole conversation
yeah.
within itself. Like, you know, like we kind of fetishize, and we're not fetishize, but like romanticize Africa in a sense. This is kind of romanticizing Africa. So it's an opportunity to kind of have a conversation about, you know, Africa and that ancestry and what does that really look like, and, you know, what colonialization did to the continent. But, like, you know, there are societies in Africa that are really advanced right now, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the concept of the movie, you know, is so like, it's the whole concept of Black Panther, right? It's so like, Africa has all these resources, which in real life it does. You know what I mean? In real life, countries have gouged and tried to gouge the resources from there. So I think it's a good opportunity to even have conversations around like real life Africa, and like, what does that look like? You know, particularly since Black Panther is like a very American, like, narrative concept story.
True.
In the sense of the point of view is being told from.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just excited about like the dialogue around it. You know, even more so than like the movie itself, because
it's gonna create a lot of conversations.
Yeah, and it should. Even if the movie is horrible, it won't even matter.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
It's the culture. It's what's. When you say it's the culture that's created from it, that culture is already there. It's almost exciting waking the culture up.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a dope Black History Month. Like we got the Wexner that Monday, so we'll kick off the week doing something there, and then our hope is to like partner with like some other organizations, some affinity groups, or some folks that just want to be like Columbus Black Film Festival, maybe like Urban League Young Professionals, like get some like folks that like aren't necessarily inside of the creative community like that, like. Yeah. But who gonna go see the movie, and who really want to be engaged?
Why not support and give that money?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah. I mean, anybody could have did it, honestly. You know, it's renting the theater.
Oh man, here you go.
But
manifest.
But yeah, manifest. I mean, it's just taking that action step. It wouldn't happen if we didn't. You know what I mean? Like, no conversation would have been had with Black Nerd Problems. You know, somebody else would have tried to do it or whatever, and we'd have been mad about like how they did it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You
know what I'm saying? We started talking about this like back during Creative Control Fest this year. So, no, we'll never know, man. It might be some surprise guests or drops, you know what I mean? Drop by. So it should be fun.
Well, you know I'm in there.
Yeah.
I get off at 3:30 every day, so I'm in there.
Yeah.
If you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, I'm going to put the link in the description. I believe there's like 50 tickets left for the event. There's a lot of information as well on their Facebook event page. Be sure to follow Marshall at Mr. Shorts Creates, as well as Black Nerd Problems at Black Nerd Problems, as well Billion or Bust. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Chris Dash. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, share, and definitely appreciate everybody for listening. Oh yeah, and shout out to Piper, the good folks at Piper. They got our podcast on Spotify. Definitely appreciate Simon and all the folks out there. If you're looking to get your podcast hosted, definitely look for Piper. I'll put the link in the description as well. And no, this is not a paid sponsorship or advertisement.